On a recent project, this happened. The hook material on the pad has worn out. You can buy replacements, but these take time to get here and tend to cost money. So, what is an impatient skinflint to do? I use hot glue, of course. This way the sandpaper will be released automatically when it gets too hot. No, seriously, I tried to make one myself. The old pad is held in place with 4 screws that came off easily. They take flathead or Torx drivers, which I find convenient. Lucky for me, the blade is all holes, no complex geometry to increase airflow or some such. So I pick a piece of plywood of equal thickness and trace the blade as well as the air holes. I know ways to find the center of a circle, but in this case I just used the holes I traced. I use a ruler to connect one side of one of those to the other side of the opposite hole, if that makes sense. Repeat that for an intersection and once more for approval. With a small hole in that center I can put this on my bandsaw circle jig, but it would have worked as well freehanding it. I would not even have needed the center then, but this way I could show off my matte pencil skills. And my knack for making stuff more complicated than it has to be. I drill out the holes with a bit that fits the ones in the pad and I aim by eye. More complicated than it needs to be again, as you will see shortly. For the center holes, the ones for the screws, I just place the pad on top and use it as a guide, which is what I should have done for the big ones too. With a larger bit, I now sink the holes in the center to make room for the screw heads. In theory, I only needed to sink 4 of them, since the other 4 are used for plastic pins to align the blade. I have some of that hook material on hand from other sandpaper holding projects. It is not wide enough, so I cut an extra piece to fill the whole circle. I could have saved some time had I done this before I drilled all those holes, because now I need to repeat the same process again to put these holes into the hook stuff as well. For the center holes, I drill through with a small drill to mark the center in the hooks, then open up the recess with the appropriate bit. Finally, I can put it in. It might not last as long as a new one, but it was quite easy to make, and if the hooks give in, they are easy to replace too. With this method, it might even be possible to put on larger or smaller discs if that is something that actually makes sense for you. Thanks for watching this news quick and dirty. There are a few more to be found in this playlist. Thanks for watching, please share this with your friends and remember to be inspired.